first DLC for Farming Simulator 22 is out now, and we're going to be testing it. You're going to want to see this. Let's get into it. All right, first DLC is out. We got some small tractors, some little guys, and I like them. Honestly, I've been driving them around. They feel good. A lot of them are swivel axle, so you get a lot of play, good turning circles. Some of them are very underpowered, like this guy. And we're going to be testing them. So these two, I'm not going to be testing because this test does not work for them. They are too underpowered. So first one we got here is a Super Tiger 635. Now, it's 7 slots. It's only $7,500. Not bad. Only 35 horsepower. And it'll run about 13 miles per hour. It's a cool tractor. Swivel axle. Runs great. But not going to work for my test today. Now this guy over here, this can have a bed on it, which is great. I think it holds a little over 800 liters. Not too bad. This is the Tiger Car 3200 GST. This is 8 slots. And we got 19 grand for this one. Not bad. Not bad at all. 19 horsepower. So less horsepower than this guy. And, you know, it goes about 18 miles per hour. So great for little things. Not too bad. But test today, I am here on the French map, base game, because, well, we're going to be going up this hill with all the tractors. Yep. We're doing a trailer pull. See if these guys can actually make it. Now, these guys are meant for hills. They're meant to do olives and stuff like that. Now, I've maxed these out and gave them the best possible gear for doing this. A lot of them have twins because that gives them a little more pulling power. A lot of them have weights on it. If they had an option, I put it on there. I wanted to give them the best chance possible. So we have 8,000 liters of potatoes inside all of these trailers. So one by one, I'm going to be testing them, see which one will actually make it. My starting line's the end of this building. Let's see if this guy will make it up. Now, this guy right here, as I'm pulling off, I'll tell you a little bit. This guy I like. This guy's got twins. He looks like a beast. He does have a bar that goes up, which is nice, but I prefer it down. It looks better. He only goes about 17 miles per hour. This is the TRR 4400. Now, I'm going to try to keep this as straight as possible. He's about 8 slots, 25,000 to purchase, 38 horsepower. He's already fallen off, though. And it goes 17 miles per hour, which ain't bad. But he's cruising. Now, this hill hurts most base game tractors. You got 120 horsepower. Sometimes it hurts climbing this. I mean, I've gone up this hill at, 3 miles per hour because it just does not want to take it. These things seem like they're doing pretty good. He's back up to 10. So it looks like these guys may have the ability to pull better than some base game ones, even at a lower horsepower. Interesting. So we'll see when he gets up here. This is a kind of slow incline. Around this bend is a severe incline. So I figured we'd do something different for these guys. Since they're meant for hills, they're meant for awkwardness. I think this is a perfect test for them. I'm going to be testing these guys all throughout. So I got a couple tests in mind that I want to do. Yep, he's down to 7 now. 6. Oh, I don't know if he's going to make it. Now, I'm going to say if it loses more than, half of its speed, probably not the best for this. But, and obviously potatoes are pretty heavy in general, so they're probably not going to work out that great. 4 miles per hour. But they do sound great, I'll give them that. All these vehicles, great sound. Some of them obviously shouldn't be on this big of a trailer, but 5 miles per hour steady at only, 38 horsepower? That's better than some tractors. Oh, he got down to 4. Yeah, I think he's going to average at 4. So I'm going to finish this guy up, make sure he doesn't drop any lower, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, next up, we have the TTR 7600 Infiniti Series. Very nice. Love the design. This is about 11 slots. It's going to be about a little over 57,000 for this guy. It's got 75 horsepower, which is pretty good. And it goes about 24 miles per hour. Now, last guy, he did make it all the way up. Averaged about 5 miles per hour. Let's see, this guy's got pretty much double, a little over double the horsepower. So we'll see if he still kicks it down to 5. He just got twins on him and weights, and that will help, but we'll see. But I really like the style. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of small tractors because we have no small equipment for it, which would have been nice to get. You know, small seeder, small cultivator, stuff that we could actually use with this. I would love for that, because the only problem with getting small equipment, you have no, or small tractors, you have no equipment. This guy's flying up here, 17, no problem. We just have no equipment for it, and that's one thing fs19 had. We had small equipment, we could do that, but not having the equipment, I can already see what the next DLC is going to be. Small equipment pack. And that's unfortunate. Either we have to wait for modders to bring it out, when we drop it down to 9. We have to wait for modders to do it, or we have to rely on paying for giants to bring something out. It is what it is. But this guy's averaging about 9 miles per hour. That's pretty damn good. I didn't go all the way up the hill. It's tracking down to 8 now. This is the steepest part right here. But it looks like he's holding good traction. He's not slipping at all. Got about 7. All right, so double the horsepower, about 2 miles per hour. Nothing crazy there. This about flattens out, and then it's pretty easy making it up here. So he's already back at 12. I'm gonna pull him off the side just like I did the last guy. I really am I'm liking some of these. I think my favorite as of right now, bumpy, is probably this guy. He just looks cool. He almost looks like a regular ride-on mower, but he looks cool. All right, next up. We have the TGF 10900. Yeah, we're gonna go at 10900 on that. 10900R. About 10 slots. It's got such a good look. It's like a sports version. I love it. It's got 98 horsepower. Now, the rest of these tractors will have 98 horsepower. Runs at about 24 miles per hour. It will cost you a little over 58,000 for it, but the design, I love it on this. This thing's cool. It doesn't come with twins, but it does come with wides, which is nice. I believe they're wides and weights. Yeah, they do have wides and weights for this guy. I have high hopes for this one, but we'll see. Like I said, some of them are a little different. I'm gonna hit cruise control on this guy. He does go 24, so he's got a good amount to build up. But without that extra twins, I don't know if he'll fare as good. Now I expect all of the rest of them to make it up. Now we're just seeing really who's gonna pull the best out of all of them. I have a favorite, but we'll see. This guy, not doing as good as the last one. The last one maintained about 17. But he's doing all right. He's back up. But yeah, the design on this guy, man, he looks cool. And I really want to see how they pull, you know, actual olives. Now, potatoes I just chose because they have a good weight. They really doesn't matter. Either way, I could have chose anything. Oh, he's dropping like a rock. Well, he's doing a little bit better than the last one. He's maintaining at least. Oh, now he's doing much worse than the last. Oh, he's down to 6. Now, a lot of these have different gears, so this guy has a lot of different gears he jumps through. High, low. He jumps through them all. So, yeah, I think he'll be a better contender to test in other ones. But because of all of his gears, he's constantly changing gears, so it's a little hard to judge. But actually, he pulled pretty good. For all of his gear changes, he did pretty all right. All right, next one. All right, here we have the Tony 10 900 TR. Now, a lot of these have the same name, just a little difference in them. This guy is fully cabbed, the normal size cab, I would say, not the sports version. This one's going to be 10 slots. It's $72,500 for this guy. Again, 98 horsepower and 24 miles per hour. But it looks good. It does have weights, but the weights in the front, interesting. There's no option for the back. I did throw on front weights as well, just to be safe, just to give it the best chance it can. All right, let's see how she does. These do have a good lift off. They have good acceleration in the beginning. All these, you feel like you're getting pulled out of your seat every time you turn it on. Honestly, love that. Love quick accelerating vehicles. And this guy's off to the races, man. Some of these guys are real quick. Now, this one is, I believe this one is swivel axle. Nope, this is full chassis. So this one's not swivel axle. The other ones are. Most of the other ones. I think there's only one more that's not. But, man, these things, this one wants to fly. So I'm going to be doing more tests on these. I love doing tests when these new vehicles come out. See what they're good at, see what they're not good at. Because if you put these on a farm, you're going to want to know its ability to do things. Now, she's going to drop right here, but she still came here strong, so she's going to hold pretty strong, I think, up this turn. The other one was down to 10. She's sitting at 12. She's got some good pulling power. Not too bad. Now, if you go for some crazy weight, you know, a 70,000 liter trailer, obviously you're not going to make it up here. She's dropping down to about 9. She might hit down to 8. Now, this one has a different gear package than the other one, so it doesn't have to shift as much. Now, back up. She's solid. So we're looking better and better as we go. I'm going to pull this guy beside here. We'll jump into the next one. Next up, we have the Tony 10 900 SR. This thing is articulating. It does have that ability. It is nice. Most of these tractors can flip their seat and go the opposite way. I think actually 90% of them can. I don't believe those two can, but the rest of them pretty much have that option. This thing is going to set you back about $78,000. It's going to be 10 slots. It's got 89 horsepower, just like the rest, and 24 miles per hour. But articulating, it feels nice. It's not too like too much. Some of them you get too much spin on it. But with a trailer on it, it does not like it. Excuse me. It does not like it that much. So let's get this guy off and running. You can tell that body can swivel off there. Very nice. Let me stay on the road so this is fair. Again, lots of them have a lot of pep in their steps, so they definitely come off the line pretty quickly. Now, I'm thinking this one's probably going to be slower than the last one. With the package, this one has the same tires. It's got the weighted tires and the weight in the back. Just because of it articulate, it might go a little differently, but we'll see. I love these little guys, though. Is the thinnest, I believe, out of all of them, besides the Super Tiger, the first one, just because the body's small. This one is tiny. If you need to get some mowing done and stuff, this is the one. Now, most of them do come with a 3-point link, so you can attach some mowers, but with the horsepower, it's pretty much going to be small mowers, nothing crazy. It's just coming down to about 11 miles per hour, 10. So about the same as about, I don't know, 2 tractors ago. Ooh, back down to 9. Let's see. I mean, all these 98 horsepower are going to pull it up. They got enough power. This one's, again, a little bit weaker than the last one in pulling power. Maybe just the tires, maybe, just the ability to pull. And it could be, something to do with that front end being able to shift. Not 100% sure on that. Let's jump on to the next one. All right, next up, we have the Tony 10900 TR or TTR. Yes, there's a lot of Tony 10900s, but this one actually has almost a full cab. It almost, not bad. And I'll show you real quick. Most of these have it. This one does. Yep, spins that guy around. You drive it the opposite way. Very nice. Love seeing that in tractors. Definitely helps out a lot around the farm, especially when you're hooking up to multiple trailers. Now, this guy is going to be about 13 slots, which is one of the bigger ones. The last 3 tractors are 13 slots. This one's going to be 83,500. And again, 98 horsepower, 24 miles per hour. They pretty much max out at 24 miles per hour, so you're not going to have much more speed with these guys. But because they take off so fast, it's not really going to matter, because you're going to get up to speed, cruise around. Every time you have to stop for a little bit, they're back up to speed in no time. These guys, man, I like this one. It does not have an articulating feature to it, so this is just a solid base, and she feels like she's motoring. I do have wide tires on here. Some of them did have a better rating for pulling power when you look at the tractors in each tire. I believe this one almost had the best. I think there's one more down the line that has a better option, but that's it. This one should be our top contender. He's still sitting at 21 heading up this hill, so she's looking pretty good. She's back down to, I think she'll hit 11. Oh, staying strong at 12. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, drop down to 11. Ooh, she's down to 10. Wow. Maybe she's not doing so hot. I thought this was going to be a serious contender. She's down to 9. I mean, hey, them making it up this hill is crazy enough. With the horsepower they have, I mean, I've done it with larger tractors and they haven't even made it. They were going 2 miles per hour up the hill. So, yeah, I'm honestly surprised all these are doing so well. But they're built for hills, so I can understand it a little bit. Now, this guy's awesome. Tracked version. This is the Mach 2R. This thing is cool looking, man. Small body, but still got the tracks. It doesn't articulate. This one's not bad. 13 slots. It's 98,500. So it only goes 21 miles per hour. Smaller than all the others, or most of the others anyway. And 98 horsepower, but the look of this thing, it's mean. I like it. Let's get her started. Yeah, I really like the track version. All the detail is beautiful on these guys. They really did a good job making these. They do not have any door opening, window opening capabilities, so you're not going to see that on these. Most Giants mods, you don't see that anyways. That's usually made by content creators, you know, people that actually make mods for a living. And obviously, lots of modders out there are making amazing things. You can open up pretty much anything on these guys. But this guy, I don't know what it is about him. Maybe just the black look of it. It just looks mean. She's heading pretty good. She's doing a little bit slower than the last one, but she has a slower top speed. So that makes sense. But we'll see how she does up the hill. Oh, she's down quick. She's down to about 10. She might even hit 8 by the time she gets up this next part. Now, if you guys can think of any other tests you would like me to do, I have a couple in mind, and I'm going to be doing those. But leave it a suggestion in the comments, and I'll see if I can work something out and get some new tests done on these guys. Because I love testing out these guys. I love thinking of new things and just seeing what these guys can actually do. So that one wasn't bad. It averaged about the same, 9 miles per hour. Not too bad, similar to the others. Let's go do the last one here. All right, and last up, we got the Mach 4R. Now this is an articulating tractor. It's got tracks all around. This thing is nice. I'm not a big fan of articulating tractors, but this thing can move. It goes 24 miles per hour, 13 slots. It's going to cost you $96,000 just for this guy alone. Now, same 89 horsepower, so she should make it up the hill no problem, but let's see if she can do it. Now, I really like this one. This is probably my favorite out of the whole pack. I think the first one I pulled up the hill is my favorite non-articulating tractor, just because of the twins you can put on it. It looks good. Like I said, it looks like a lawnmower, and I love it. But this guy, I really like this one. This one's cool. And I'm really surprised. That first one only had 30-something horsepower, and it made it up the hill. It wasn't special, but for the amount of horsepower, it shouldn't have made it up the hill. I'm really surprised that one did. This guy's running strong. Like I said, the detail, even just in the tires, in the tracks, man, it looks so nice. They did some good work on this one. We'll see what there is on the next DLC, what there is to come. But I'm thinking we're probably going to get some small equipment for a little while, or maybe they're going to switch it up, bring some big equipment out. I would love that. Ooh, we're down to 8 off the start. Man, maybe she's not as powerful as I thought. She'll make it up the hill, but she's definitely going to be slow. Problem with this guy is it does have that other gear ratio where it does have a lot of gears to shift through. So it might drop down, switch gears, and pick back up. So it's kind of hard to tell on these guys. The different drivetrains are definitely a factor when it comes to this. If you want something with an automatic transmission, it's just going to stay in drive. Some of these are got your back. But a lot of these have the different gears. So if you like something that shifting gears constantly, it definitely does bring something different to the game. So I really enjoy it. But I mean, she handled it pretty well, not gonna lie. But I believe this guy up here, the first one in this row, was our winner. He handled it pretty awesome. Now, this is the Tony 10900 TR, and this guy pulled like a boss. But by far, my favorite guy right here. I don't know why. Really like it. Turns pretty damn good for a non-articulating tractor. And yeah, this is by far my favorite. But that's gonna do it for the test today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more of these, give me some suggestions. I'll try to test out as much as I can. But anyways, have a good one.